sa nasabing Senate investigation ay tila hindi pinapalagpas ng presidential sister na walang iba kundi si Senator Amy Marcos. Naging interview ni John Vic Remulla sa programa ng Bilyonaryo kung saan ay proud pa nitong binanggit on national television na hindi lamang siya kundi damay si Pangulong Bongbong Marcos Jr., ang National Defense Secretary na si Gibo Teodoro at ang National Secretary Advisor na si Eduardo Año na kapwa pare-parehas may kinalaman sa pag-aresto kay dating Pangulong Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Ngunit sa naging Senate hearing ngayon ay tila iba ng sinabi ng kalino ng DILG. Sa kanya naging pahayag ay tila sinabi nitong wala daw siyang binanggit na group effort at pinangalanan ng ilang mga taong di umano'y mastermind sa pag-aresto sa dating Pangulong Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Ayon pa mismo sa kalino ng Department of Interior and Local Government Unit ay tila hindi daw tama ang mga akusasyon sa kanya na binanggit ang pangalan ng ilang mga kabinete o cabinet secretary na di umano'y damay pa sa pag-aresto sa dating Pangulong Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Ngunit sino daw ba ang nagsisinungaling sa kanilang dalawa? Ang pagkatao niya kung saan interview o na-interview ng bilyonaryo o ang pagkatao nito ngayon na ginisa sa Senado. Matapos nga lumabas ang balitang ito ay umanigan ng samot-sari komento at reaksyon mula sa marami sa ating mga kababayan at marami nga sa kanila ngayon ang hindi napigilan ng kanilang sarili na maglabas ng kanilang hineng at komento sa mundo ng social media.
I state, ma'am, again, executive privilege, but ma'am,
walang executive privilege kasi binunyag na ninyo sa TV.
I must state it very clear, as I stated very clear, that there was no mastermind. What? We were discussing mainly about what the president's statements were in Hong Kong, and it was based all on that statement, ma'am.
Sinabi ninyo na hindi kayo mag-isa na nagplano, kundi
There was no planning, ma'am.
Pero yun ang sabi eh.
I said, hindi ako nagplano.
May isang grupo na nagplano.
We were all talking about a rumor, ma'am, and that was all.
Huli.
Rumor lang yun?
Yes, ma'am.
Group effort ang sabi mo eh. Ang tanong niya kung ikaw ang nagplano, tapos sabi mo,
There was no
hindi,
planning,
group
ma'am.
effort.
There was no planning, ma'am.
Anong
Earlier-
in-effort ng group? Pag hindi
Let
plano.
me make-
I think that intruding into executive privilege already. I think that we should...
Magtanggol mo.
We need to explain the media.
Dalawang Remulla.
It's already a very thin dividing line between what transpires in a room
Ipagtanggol mo, boyeng.
I will
and a media statement. But there's a very thin dividing line, ma'am.
Understood.
I hope that we can respect executive privilege.
Understood, and the Senate and the Secretary Teodoro is fully aware. Every time there's a need to recess the executive session, I'm happy to do so, and I will do so when necessary. Pero ngayon, sinabi kasi sa TV,
Tama.
paliwanag naman ninyo sa atin kung ano ibig sabihin. Kasi ang sinabi, hindi ako mag-isa na nagplano, may grupo kami.
They asked me if I had planned it. Sabi ko, I did not. I did not plan it. I said we were there, and not to skirt, ma'am, executive privilege.
Hindi yan.
It was mainly because of the statements of
Sabi
the
mo,
former
apat
president in
kayo.
Hong Kong that he said, in his words, ma'am, in Hong Kong, that
Words in Hong Kong.
I think you have a clip. He said that ang reading ko ay may ICC warrant of arrest na. That was the best of my recollection, ma'am.
So anong pinag-group effortan? Anong
To discuss the
ng
rumor, ma'am.
grupo na
But again, ma'am,
pinangalanan nyo?
as far as I will invoke executive privilege, there was no, you cannot plan on a rumor, ma'am.
Kaya nagtataka
So,
ako,
again,
bakit group effort? Chismis lang naman yun.
Chismis na.
Kaya nga, kung chismis, bakit mag-group effort pa? Tapos pinangalanan mo lahat na
Maraming
nag-group
marites sa
effort.
mundo to, ma'am.
Labis naman yung marites, dami-daming
It was
marites.
a discussion of a...
Maraming marites sa mundo, ma'am. Ha? Ay, nako, Remulla. Huli ka na eh. Sinabi mo na nga doon sa interview na hindi lang ikaw ang nagplano, kundi apat kayo. Corner ka ngayon.
We did not say that I know the elements are people who were serving the warrant. Explain to him the elements of the crime.
Yan.
Yes, sir. The whole warrant was already given to them. So just because it's simple naman, what are the elements of the crime against humanity na may murder? If you explain to him, then you can explain to me, diba? So what's the elements? During the time, sir, it was not me who attempted reading of the rights. It was the prosecutor general. Yes, sir. But sabi mo, you know the elements of the... I read to him in toto what was written on the warrant. I read the warrant. Wala dun yung elements of the crime.
Ayan.
We did not say that I know the elements, sir.
Hindi mo naman pala alam ang elements. Yan tayo, di ba? Siga-siga ka. Kala mo kung sino ka. Kala mo ikaw ang batas. Kala mo ikaw ang Diyos. Nagmamadali ka. Ikaw, Tore, ang best example ng mga pulis na yung nambubuli lang. pero hindi dumadaan sa tamang proseso. Tapos ngayon, oo ka.
And that nobody's happy with what happened.
Wow.
Okay. Wala akong maligaya sa nangyaring ito.
Talaga?
Ngunit kailangan lang gawin namin yung aming katungkulan. Sa tingin namin yun ang aming katungkulan, ginawa namin. Ang aming tungkulin.
Huh?
And sir, that's where we disagree kasi tingin namin there was another avenue to go to court. But as you said, that'll be probably part of the litigation. So let's see not opinion, last few.
Drama. Kung hindi naman pala kayo magiging masaya sa ginawa ninyo, dapat hindi nyo na ginawa. Kasi marami namang option. Kasi in the first place, hindi naman wanted si Tatay Digong sa Interpol. So nasa sa inyo pa rin yan. Kaya wag nyo kaming paandaran sa wala namang nagiging masaya. Hindi naman masaya, hindi kami masaya sa nangyari. Ikaw, kayo, kulang na nga lang, ilibing nyo ang mga Duterte.
Secretary Remulla, I wanted to ask you, this is quite interesting. Did the government, lumabag ba ang gobyerno sa proseso, sa arrest proceedings of the custodial state? I'll read it again. Article 59 of the ICC, the arrest proceedings in the custodial state. Paragraph 2, a person arrested shall be brought promptly before the competent judicial authority in the custodial state. Dapat po ata dinala muna si Duterte sa isang judge or hukom sa Pilipinas, Secretary.
Good morning, Karen. Good morning, attorney. I am not a lawyer. I cannot interpret the law, nor am I a competent authority. But I find it amusing that Attorney Lambino keeps on insisting on the rights of the former president. What about the rights of the 30,000 who he summarily had killed
Ang layo na
without
sagot.
any judicial action, without any charges? 30,000 victims were killed
Talaga?
without any due process.
Ang layo ng sagot mo,
Now,
Besh.
if we argue technicalities, I welcome them. Bring him to the court. But were the 30,000 allowed to go to court? Were the 30,000 read their rights when
Ang
they were
layo ng
executed?
sagot.
Were they allowed to plead their case?
Hindi,
I
yan
don't
ang
think this is a proper
tanong.
forum. I think it's not academic. I
Hindi,
think they
yan
should go
ang
to the competent
tanong.
authorities. I cannot argue the case. I'm not a lawyer. I'm just saying I am taking the side of the 30,000 who were slaughtered. They were killed.
Wow.
They were tortured.
Ay, talaga
They
ba?
were ordinary
Ay,
Filipinos
napakadrama.
deprived of their life, their
Wow.
liberty, and they were deprived of any due process. Attorney, please explain to the 30,000, how do you defend that? How do you defend their lives? How do you defend the lives lost? Let's go there.
Wow.
Before we go to the technicalities you
Huh?
are stating. Let's go to the 30,000.
Ano daw?
Please defend them.
Defend it.
Any love of country, sir, I'm not finished. Sir, I am not.
Yes, okay.
Do you have any love of
You
country?
asked me to
If
answer.
you have any love of country, sir.
Huh?
If you have any love of country, please defend the 30,000, not the one. If you have any sense of
Remulla,
responsibility
wag
to your
emosyon.
profession, please look into the deaths of the 30,000 and defend the parents
Wow.
who lost their children.
Oh.
Do not defend the one.
Wow.
If you have any sense of responsibility to your profession,
Ayaw na
be a
niya.
professional.
Ayaw
Look
na
at their
niya
cases.
pasagutin.
Look at the 30,000 before they look at one. You're a missed forest for the tree. Look at the forest.
Oh my God, ang layo-layo ng sagot mo, Remulla. Tinanong ka lang naman, di ba, sa tamang proseso dapat ng pag-aresto. Napunta ka na dun sa biktima na sinasabi mo. Anong 30,000, 30,000? Ala, Remulla. Ang tanong, sagutin mo. Huwag kang magdrama-drama, karapatan ng 30,000 na karapatan ng 30,000 biktima. Ha? Hindi naman yan ang tanong ni Karen Davila.
Pero sir, kakayanin ba na ibalik pa si dati
Wala na yun.
Pangulong
Tapos na
Duterte?
yun. Tapos na yun. So, it's a done deal already.
So regardless sir dun sa decision
The hearings na yun,
na lalabas.
continuing na hearing. I think there's judicial notice that the hearings are ongoing already in The Hague. So, and there is a setting for September 23. So, binala yun.
So sir, kahit na maglabas ng desisyon ang SC dun sa mga petitions na pinay.
That's speculative. I cannot answer anything speculative at this point.
But for you sir, mahirap nang ibalik, hindi na maibabalik. Ano po?
It's a done deal.
It's a done deal.
Saka sabi niya naman, haharapin niya yung charges. So I think that he has repeated that to all
Haharapin
of
niya
us.
sa Pilipinas,
That time Pilipino,
sa sariling
na
bansa.
sinabi sa atin, yung dating Pangulong Duterte, na haharapin niya kung kahit na anong paratang sa kanya, kahit sa ICC. Kaya yun na yun, yun na siya. So,
It's a done deal. Done deal na. Okay na. Grabe no, wala talagang kwenta ang justice system natin sa Pilipinas. Kasi hindi nila kaya. 'Di ba? Alam mo, Trilele, inggit ka lang. Kasi never mong naranasan kung papaano suportahan ng todo ng mga Pilipino. Kaya inggit ka. Wala namang nagsabing santo si Tatay Digong ah. Sino ba nagsabing santo siya? No? Todo suporta lang talaga kami sa kanya. At talagang namangha lang talaga kami sa ginawa niya sa buong Pilipinas. Kaya majority of the Filipino, nakikisimpatya sa kanya. Ikaw. Kaya nga hindi ka na tumatakbo as senador kasi wala ka na talagang tsansa. So ang gagawin mo na lang ngayon, uutuin mo na naman ang mga taga-Caloocan. Kahit sa Caloocan, itaga mo sa bato, hindi ka talaga mananalo. Kaya ikaw ay inggit na inggit. Kasi kamakailan lang nung nakita ka naming nangangampanya sa Caloocan, marami mga videos na kumakalat, walang pumapansin sa iyo.
Dobleng kamalasan ang natanggap ng Department of Justice sa araw na ito. Yun, kanina sa Senate hearing, kawawa si Secretary Remulla sa pagsagot sa mga tanong ng mga senador, lalo na si Senator Amy. So, marami hindi naligayahan sa mga sagot ni Secretary Remulla, lalo na yung sinabi niya na wala daw jurisdiction ang Pilipinas sa ICC. Kaya lang, pwede. Meron jurisdictions over individuals. Ganun ba yun? Di ba tayong mga tao, we are the state? Anong klaseng state? Anong klaseng sovereign country kung hindi mo papakalagaan yung tao mo? Okay, so, habang nahirapan si Secretary Buying sa pagsagot sa mga tanong ng mga senador, ito, naisabay pa tungkol naman kay dating Congressman Arnie Teves. Di ba? Request ng DOJ, i-extradite, pabalikin sa Pilipinas yung dating kongresista. Ngayon, nagdesisyon na ang Timor-Leste Court of Appeals. Hindi pwedeng ibalik si Teves sa Pilipinas. Ayan, malaking sampal sa muka laban sa DOJ natin dito. Basahin ko JME News 2 hours ago. Breaking. Timor-Leste Court of Appeals rejects Philippines extradition request for Arnolfo Arnie Teves, according to Department of Justice. The DOJ has yet to receive an official copy of the ruling. The decision of the plenary of the Tribunal de Recursos of Timor-Leste denying the request for extradition of Representative Arnolfo Teves to the Philippines to face trump-up charges fabricated by the Marcos government is a triumph of the rule of law, said Attorney Ferdinand Topacio, Teves' lawyer, in a statement. So, grabe mabuti pa ang Timor-Leste. Napakabatang bansa. Ilang years pa lang sila. Mayroon silang rule of law. Yun hindi nila citizen. Arnolfo Teves is not a Timor-Leste resident. Wala. Napunta lang siya doon. Pilipino siya. Kaya lang, sinunod nila ang rule of law doon at hindi nila basta-basta ibinigay sa Pilipinas. Ang sarap tumira sa Timor-Leste. Samantalang tayo dito sa Pilipinas, dating presidente pa, basta-basta na lang itinurn over ng ating gobyerno sa ICC. Baliktad ang nangyari. Wala nang rule of law dito sa ating bansa, kundi rule of men. Si Karen Davila, tinanong niya si Yusek Castro, if any Filipino hihilingin ng any foreign country, hihilingin ng Interpol na ibigay sa ibang bansa, ibibigay nyo ba? Anong sagot? Yes. Grabe. Basta na request ng Interpol. Grabe naman, Interpol na. So, ito, triumph of the rule of law. Wala na, tumatanda tayo ng pauro. Tayo, more than 100 years na tayo as a country, as a democracy. Ang Timor-Leste, batang-bata, sinusunod nila ang rule of law tayo. I don't know kung meron. But I still believe we have a functioning justice system. Believe pa rin ako sa ating mga korte. Dito lang sa executive branch.